Hello there, Kevin from Champagne Taittinger here. What I thought we'd look at today are some of the labelling terms that we use in Champagne Taittinger to explain to you what is different about our champagne range. So here we have the classic Taittinger, the Taittinger Brut Reserve. Brut on the label and Reserve on the label. Now Brut is an indication of the dosage, and dosage is in essence the amount of sugar we add to the wine after we've disgorged the sediment. Really, the amount of sugar we're adding to recreate the Taittinger taste style. In Brut, which is roughly 80 to 85% of all champagne, you have in here less than 12 grams per litre of sugar to be called a Brut. We only use 9 grams per litre, so slightly less. And to put that into context, a can of Coke would be 100 grams per litre of sugar. So very, very low levels. But we think it creates a roundness to the wine that we want to enjoy. So that's a Brut. Now, in Taittinger Nocturne, you are looking at exactly the same blend of grapes between the two, the same mix of Chardonnay, Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. But in Nocturne, we have a sec style of champagne. Now, sec is slightly higher than Brut, slightly more sugar, slightly elevated. And in a sec, you are between 17 and 32 grams per litre of sugar. For us, 17.5 grams per litre of sugar. So we're just into the sec category. Slightly richer, slightly more full-bodied than perhaps the Brut Reserve style. Think afternoon tea and cake. Oh, perfect, perfect blend. Now with Taittinger Prelude, we are back to a Brut. We know this here. But here we are adding a new term, which is Grand Cru. All the villages in Champagne are given a rating of quality, of excellence, and Cru is village in Champagne. There are 320 villages, but only 17 of them are rated Grand Cru. That is the very best. They are given a rating of 100% quality. So you know that every grape in Prelude is coming from Grand Cru, the very best villages there are in Champagne. With the Taittinger Comte de Champagne, not only are we telling you it is Grand Cru, so from the very best villages, we are telling you this is a Blanc de Blanc wine. So in Champagne, as we know, 3 grapes, Chardonnay, a white grape, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, 2 red grapes. Blanc de Blanc, white from white. This is pure Chardonnay. There is no red grape used in here. And we are also telling you it's a vintage. So we have the year on the label, 2007. So Comte de Champagne is always a Grand Cru, 100% quality vineyards. It's always a Blanc de Blanc, pure Chardonnay. It is always a vintage, a single year. Enjoy the whole range.